Okay, so I laid everything I wanted, except I added a little bit more here because like that, little went a little bit out, maybe 1 inch out from the edge of the silk itself, because now remember I said that this time I want to try to make some paths for the elastic. I don't know if it will or not. We'll see. I'm just showing you that you probably will have to try one and just see how it works for you. Now what I'm doing, I'm spraying it. I have a very nice spray bottle. They use it for here, just to kind of settle everything down a little bit. Okay, so I use my gloves. Everything is very fine, so I will not use my plastic. It should not be attached to this. Maybe I'll let a little bit more water here. Here's my sprinkle. Okay. I like to take soap to soak really well. Usually I have one hand in glove and another without, just because it's more sensitive. Just too much soap, right? Collect a little. Let's do that side too. Yeah, I put water already. My soap. When it's really foamy and soapy, it will be easier to work with the edge. You will see. Because I'm trying to work fast, because I don't want to record lots of videos. Okay, so nice. Now my next step, I will fix the edge. I will move most of my wool inside and keep the edge, except that side, and keep the edge blue out, so I can fold it. I'll show you in a second. You can watch it. Just move it, it's okay. It's just take it like that and move it, and hold a piece of silk here, and everything else just move it a little bit. I want to say that fine wool, it's a little bit tricky. So part of you want to use more fine wool. You think that it's softer, and it will be thinner. But the tricky part, that fine wool shrinks better. So to make a nice, you have to be sure you know how much it will shrink. So you make your template a little bit bigger. You can make sample first and just calculate. I will tell you what's the size of my mask, my original mask, after shrinkage, but it's based on my face. I don't have a very big head. I think I have an average head, but still a little different. Okay, see, I made one layer like that, so I try to collect all that here one direction. I'll do same thing here. You can use nails, or you can use knitting needle or some little toothpick. Children are home. It's really challenging. So if you hear my son playing computer next door, next room, so it's okay. We're fine. A little bit tricky here. It doesn't have to be perfect, certainly. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a wedding dress, right? Well, I don't know. Okay, I figured it out. Everything is very thin, very fine, very slippery. Take your time, actually. If you feel it's too much wool you put, too heavy, no, what can I say? It's very hard to fix when it's wet, but when it's dry, I don't know, try to do it one more time. But when it's wet already, you can pull little pieces here and there. It's okay. If you see, like, let's say, if you see it's put too much, it's okay just to pull a little bit and throw it away, you know, and just try to even the rest. It's okay to use scissors to cut a little bit extra here, for example. Let me show you. If I don't need it. Again, move everything to the center. Try to create this nice edge. Honestly, it's absolutely not necessary. I'm just a perfectionist. I like to look things nice, you know, especially when you do garments or jewelry pieces or something like that. You just get a little bit specific. Here, we don't really have to go too crazy about it. But I like to do it right way. Now, remember I rolled another piece of silk, which again, you don't have to do. But that side will go on my face. This is what I'm doing. So this is what I decided. And I like something on my face which works for my sensitive skin better. See how nicely I can just roll it back. Otherwise, I will not be able to stretch it on top of that wool. This is how, by the way, I do different layers. When I do different, okay, nice. So now what we want to do, we want to put it right like that. I have 2 layers of silk hair. It doesn't really matter. It's totally fine. My silk hair is so fine that it will all come together. It will all come together. See, it's even wrinkly a little bit. I don't worry about it. It will all come together. It will all be bond. And the silk, believe me or not, you will not even see. After the wool will crawl in between all this silky threads and I guess that I could do other way. I could do it this way, or I could do it, okay, see, this is it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do this piece here, and I'm going to put a little bit of silk here. You understand what will happen? So the space where the plastic, piece of plastic is right now, it will not be, it will make me the run for the elastic. Same thing I'll do here. So I no sewing. This is the thing. Okay. This is our prep work. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I could probably take a bottom part of upper this and put it on top of that. I don't have to really have a little bit of extra wool here sitting. I don't like it. Okay, so this is everything is laid out. Now what I need to start felting it. So I remember nothing is going anywhere, so I'm just rubbing it like this. Just press it with my hand. You can press it with your hand. Don't make big movements. Make like heavy but small ones, so you don't move anything around. Okay. I like to put a little bit of some piece of plastic on top sometimes too. Let me show you which one. This baggie looks really nice. It's kind of fine, but it's. And now what you want to do. So the first step will be just to press it and press it and press it and press it and press it until it's all bonds together. You have to check. For example, see I have some hair. I want to check if the hair comes out. After it's pressed, I will use my sander. I will switch off the camera right now. I'll use my sander. I will press it, then I'll put it on the roller, and I will roll it about 100 times one direction. Then take it out, roll it another direction. Then I roll this direction, and then I roll another direction, 100 times each. And after that, I will show you what the condition will be. Okay, it will probably start shrinking already. And then I'll just show you how to finish it and wash it and format. Okay, so I'll watch my next video from my playlist. Thank you.